everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel today. This project is rocks. I have got a gravel driveway through my road. Well, it's more or less been a path through the yard that has become a driveway. So the sod is just bushed down, the low spots were flooded and packed down. It has been so dry during July that there are just giant dust clouds billowing through the yard every time the wind blows or a car drives in. As you know, the husband drives a heavy truck. He drives a fuel truck, and when he brings home the transport, which is the real long semi, if it's loaded, it is heavy and it just sinks down even further. The neighbor brought us gravel last summer, I think. So we've been doing little bits of gravel work and dirt work. Everything by hand with a shovel. The boys brought a couple loads up with me last year. Great post-pregnancy exercise, but you can only do that for so long. And I don't want a wet, muddy driveway with hay sales, people coming in and out. I don't want to mess around with somebody getting stuck. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the trouble. So I've got all this gravel here. He brought yards and yards, just many, many dump truck loads full, and dumped it back here. He didn't sprinkle it out through that driveway path on his way in or out, which would have been much more simple. The backhoe still isn't going. I've got to learn how to just fix it myself because it's the only way it's going to get done, I swear. So I've got, this is about a half hour or so of digging in this rock pile. It's so dry that there's not even moisture down in the rocks. There's a few weeds growing up on top of this. My camera's propped up against a pile of weeds right now. It's just too dry to grow. So I'm filling this in. Come take a look. Okay. So this is my loads and loads of gravel. Previously, this was motorcycle hills for motocross riding. Lots and lots of sand through here, and it's a great place for filling in. We had my father-in-law's bulldozer out here for a while, and my husband did lots of pushing around, but there's still much more to do. Eventually, I thought it would be a nice little addition to the field for my sunflower plot, and I'd like to do buckwheat for the bees. I'd like to try the buckwheat honey. It's real dark, real rich. So all these sand hills need to be leveled out, and this work needs to be removed and used where it is intended. So let's go up front and I'll show you what the driveway's looking like. So that's the truck that he brings on home, and you can see it's a real long tanker truck, very heavy and very hard. See the difference here? There's about an 8 to 12 inch drop throughout. So I've been bringing in loads of gravel, and I just do a little here and there to make it not be a terrible job. Yesterday it was real hot and dusty. See here? See how low this spot is? That line in the dirt? That's from that hitch pin sticking out. I was moving a trailer the other day. So, to not have anything bottoming out, this is the work that I am doing. That whole load just went in these two sections of ruts here. If the center is real high, I'm just concentrating on those areas, and we'll get to these other lower spots a little bit at a time. but he's gonna always use it as a driveway. I'm not trying to, you know, make it a yard again, but we gotta have this gravel in there to make it a gravel driveway, I suppose, because without it, we just get those deep ruts. This is the spot here that the kids did quite a while ago, and it's all packed in, doing real good. So it's ready for a load of gravel. It's real low, and it just fills right up with water like a great big bowl. So I did this spot yesterday, and I just do a little bit here and there. This is one load. That's another load up there. So this area here will get the next load probably. And then I'll be able to move on to that middle section. That middle section just turns into a seasonal pond every year. And this area over here, where we had the piles of dirt, is so much better than it was. And that was even without gravel, but we haven't been driving on it so much. Mostly we've just been using this lane here. So that is my driveway project for today, everybody. I try to share with you everything that's going on here at the farm and keep you posted with updates. So it's time for me to go in for a rest. I think I got some steaks to grill and maybe a couple of no-bake cookies for a snack. So I'll see you next time, everybody. Remember to hit that like button, share it if you liked it. Remember to hit that notification bell for the next video. We'll see you next time. Bye.